Namaste and welcome to week 2, 45-minute Vinyasa Kriya class. And so we'll be doing a little bit of movement as well as a Chandra Namaskar, which involves honoring the moon. But before that, we'll try to balance the sun and the moon energy as always. So let's begin by bringing our hands to our heart space, drawing our chin towards our chest. And we'll begin with an Om. Inhale through your nose. Take a deep breath out. Rub the palms together and start to create some friction and energy. Warm up the palms and then cover your hands over your eyes, closing down your eyes if you haven't already, and just take a moment to observe your internal universe. The moon exists in the ether element, the space element outside of our planet. And there's this opportunity here just to wonder at the expansive, infinite nature of space. And remember that that same infinite space and experience and possibility exists within you. Boundaryless, expansive, gigantic. As we start to peel the hands away from your eyes, blink open the eyes and arrive in your space. Take your hands out in front of you, interlace the fingers, extend the arms, palms forward, round the back, draw the belly button in and hold for a moment there. Just stretch your arms. And then take the hands up and overhead and side bends. Just warming up your spine. And we'll begin to build our momentum now. So we'll maintain the practice from the strength we cultivated last week. We'll now begin to move into our momentum. So Nadi Shodhana, we've been doing it a few times now. You can take your index finger and thumb to touch or place your left hand on your knee, yogi's choice. Peace fingers to your third eye. The thumb closes the right nostril. You inhale through your left. Close the left nostril with your ring finger and exhale through your right with a forceful snap of your belly button. Close the right, inhale left, and off you go. Continue on this side for a few more cycles. Before you come to center, let both nostrils open and breathe normally. This time you'll close your nostril on the left side and inhale right. And open the left and exhale, inhale right. Off you go. Last few. Both hands down onto your knees. Take a moment, take a breath. Feel how that has nourished the channels of your nostrils and helped balance the left and the right hemispheres. The heart and the tat, the sun and the moon. Peel your hands back behind you into a cactus shape with the arms. Inhale. And then exhale, elbow and hands come to touch in front of your face as you round the spine. So inhale, peel open. And exhale, draw it all in. Inhale, peel open. And exhale, draw it all in. On your emotional core and reflect on your personal relationships. Notice where you're at in your 2 weeks here in your sadhana and how you're evolving as you move along with the cultivation of your sankalpa. What do you feel into your environment? Next time you open up, pause there. Extend the arms out, virata here. So with an inhale breath, we draw the arms further back, big expansive breath, and then a big sigh out the mouth as we close the hands to almost to touch and sweep them forward. So it's slightly bend the elbows, draw the breath in and hold it here. Focus forward, tone the abdominals in and up, and a little bit of contraction of the pelvic floor. Retain that breath in. Let it go, fold forward, extend your legs out, extend your arms out, and just shake it all about a little bit. We'll be lying down on our back. So if you have your props, maybe a cushion for behind your head, it could feel nice. I was sitting on a block, so placing the block off to one side. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of feet come to touch, knees open out wide. Rest your head down on the mat. Left hand on your heart, right hand on your tummy. And just take a few moments here just to drop into the field of gravity. Feel the rise and the fall of your chest and your belly button as the breath comes and goes. One more breath here. And then your hands reach down to close the knees like a book. Draw the knees in, give yourself a hug, and then extend the arms and the legs up to your ceiling and just flail them about a little bit. Supta Tejas here. So just sort of flicking out any stagnant energy, removing it from the legs and the arms to give yourself a little bit of space in your body for more energy, more freedom, more flow. Last few moments, allow the gravity to drain the fluid out of the legs because they're higher than the heart and the arms. And we'll just hold them up in towards the ceiling, tone the abdominals down in towards your belly. And then bend the knees and lower the soles of the feet down onto the earth. Hug the right knee in and give it a lovely big squeeze and a cuddle. And then cross the ankle over the left thigh. Hold there, let it all settle in. And then a figure four stretch. So lift the left knee and leg and draw the shin in towards you. You can hold the back of the thigh or the shin. Let that all go, but keep the figure four shape for a moment. Heading into half happy baby here. So reach for the pinky toe edge of your right foot with your right hand and let the right foot press into the ceiling and use some resistance of the hand and the foot. So draw the foot down, but press the foot into the ceiling. Hold for another breath. In the process, re-extend your left leg down the mat away from you. So long left leg. We're heading into reclined tree pose. So lower the sole of the right foot down onto the inside of the left leg. So you're creating a reclined tree pose. You're lying on your back. I'm going to slide the cushion out from underneath my head, reach my arms overhead, and create my tree shape, I should say. So the left foot is flexed, the toes curl back towards your face. That's the long leg. And you hold here for a moment. Or if you feel like it, you could bend your upper body to the right and get a lovely big stretch down the side of the left side of your body. Holding here. A couple of lovely deep breaths. Come back through your center. Draw the right knee in once more towards you and lift the right leg up and interlace your hands behind the thigh. So lift the heel of the right leg, lengthen the left leg down the mat, and draw the leg towards you as best you can. So your hamstrings are getting a big stretch there. As the toes curl towards your face, you will texturize the muscles along the back of the thigh much more. For some more flexible people, they could walk their hands up the back of the leg. Elbows wide, necks long. Both feet on the mat. Hold the backs of your thighs and create a 90-degree angle at the hips, knees, and ankles. Look at your knees, so draw your chin towards your chest, but keep the back of the head on the mat. We're going to tone the abdominals here by placing the hands on the thighs. You press the hands into the thighs, and then you press the thighs back into the hands. So you're just isometrically holding this position, but creating deep integrity in the core, lots of warmth. So press with it a lot of effort with the hands, and then repress the thighs back into the hands. So it creates this deep, deep sensation all the way through the layers of the core. We're holding for 5. Nice deep breaths. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Lower the right foot down. Give the left knee a big hug. Squeeze the knee in. So we'll just do the opposite side now. So cross the left ankle onto the right thigh. That's creating a figure 4 shape. Then you lift the upper body and the torso and you reach for your shin. You draw the shin in and give the right leg a squeeze towards you. This is a lovely accessible stretch for the muscles of the thigh, the hip. Tend to be a little tight. Last few breaths here. As you lower the foot down back to the mat, hug the knee in again of the left leg, and this time half happy baby. So lift the foot to the ceiling, but catch the outside edge with the fingertips. So pulling it down while pressing it up. And as you do that, start to slide the right leg long down the mat. So the opposite leg is long now, giving you a lot of space across the front of the hip there. Holding here for another breath. And then we'll create our reclined tree pose. So slowly lower the sole of the left foot into the upper right thigh. Then extend the arms overhead to create our tree shape. This is a beautiful spot to stay nice and long, or we could bend to the left and encourage that space down the right side body. Another deep breath here. And then come back through your center if you bent to the side like me. Extend the arms overhead. Great. All that length, like a lovely big wake up. And then catch the left knee, bring it in, and then hold the back of the left thigh, lift the left leg up to the ceiling, and stretch through the hamstrings of the back of the left leg. Remember, if it is available to you, you could walk further up the back of that leg, holding here. As we head back to our core exercise to warm up the abdominals, feel free to return back into the same position we did before. Or if your block is around, catch it now. Bend the knees. So it's 90-degree angle hip, knee, and ankle joint with a nice sheet of flatness on your shins that allows you to lift your block, place it on your shins, and now with the weight of the block, you could place your hands on the thighs and press the hands into the thighs. That can feel super nice to stay here, adding another dimension of fire to the core. Or you could interlace the hands behind the head, elbows are wide, and on an exhale breath, shift the knees away from you, lengthen the legs, and then inhale, return them. So we've got 5 breaths wherever you are. Good work. Wherever you were, take a moment, take a breath to lift the legs and the arms up to the ceiling. Flail it all around. Give yourself a wriggle and a jiggle and a shake out. And then hold the backs of your thighs and rock once. See if you can rock up to Malasana at the top of your mat. We'll continue with our sun and our moon variation in our Ha and Ta, in our breath work kriya and a mantra. So as you look up and the hands are on the mat, you recite the mantra Ha. And then as you fold into a forward fold and press down, you recite the mantra Ta. So it's a bend and a lift, Ha, and an extend and a fold, Ta. So Ha, Ta, 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 Ha, Ta. Last 5. Ha, ta, ha, ta, ha, ta, ha, ta, ha, ta. Find the fold and pause there in our forward fold. Just tune into how all of that harmonizing balance of energy flows. And one more deep breath. Now we'll begin to roll up the spine, vertebra by vertebra, bone by bone. Coming to our mountain position, our standing pose. Upon arrival, step the feet to hip width. Press through the soles of the feet. Activate the legs. Neutral the pelvis. Widen the collarbones. Extend the arms beside the body and focus off on the horizon. There's an elevated heart rate there from our Ha and our Ta. So just take a moment to anchor into the earth. Receive the energy from Mother Earth. And then bring your hands to your heart space. Kamala Mudra, our lotus mudra. We'll take a chin to chest and a reflection here on our sankalpa that we cultivated at the start of our program. And just let that be that beautiful seed of intention that's germinated, that's growing into that sapling and feeling the nourishment of the earth. The provision of energy from water and flow, the heat from the sun, the air around it, and finally the space, the ether, to change and grow. Nice work, everybody. Let's take our hands up and overhead. Inhale, breath, reach, rise together, and then exhale, another forward fold to the earth. Halfway lift is our inhale, and we'll step back to our high plank and hold the high plank there. So nice and long and strong. Press away from the earth. Tone the belly button in. Spread the fingers nice and wide so they're grounded through your row of knuckles, and activate the muscles of the shoulders, so nice and stable. Then lower the knees down, cross the ankles behind you. Draw the heels towards your buttocks. Lengthen along the spine, look forward. We'll take 5 tricep push-ups here. So lower halfway down, exhale, press back up, inhale. 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 Uncross the legs, tops of the feet back on the mat. And as you start to tilt the tailbone up towards the sky, shift forward and shimmy down onto your tummies. Take your hands out wide, striking cobra. So elbows point to the ceiling. Lift the chest, press down through the toenails. Draw the belly button in and warm up the back body through the spine and all of the muscles along it. Lower the torso back down, pressing back to our tabletop position. Let's take just a few cow and cat pose here. So cow the spine, look up, open the throat. Cat the spine, dome the back, press away from the earth, belly button in. Cow. And cat. Cow. Inhale breath, look up, open the throat, and cat. Chin to chest, round the back body. Press away from the earth. Our familiar old friend, downward facing dog. Walk your hands one hand print further forward. Tuck the toes behind you. Press the hips up to the ceiling. Press the chest to the thighs. Swing the head back and look at your feet as you start to pedal the feet. Nod the head. The row of knuckles are grounded. The fingers are spread wide. The shoulders are engaged. The wrists are neutral. Belly button's in. Hips are lifted. You can have really high heels and big bends in your knees to allow more space for your hamstrings, especially if they're a little tight this morning. Belly button in. As you walk forward to the top of the mat, exhale breath there. Take your time. No need to rush. Upon arrival, halfway lift, inhale. This time, take your peace fingers around your big toe, seal off the grip with your thumbs, and allow a halfway lift to lengthen you forward, and then bend the elbows and draw the belly button in and fold with a gorilla grip, a monkey grip around the big toe, giving the biceps a bit of a tone, and then bending the elbows to the sides of your room. Drape the torso off the hips and let the energy flow down your spine. As you release the grip, halfway lift to inhale, and then we'll roll up the spine, exhale breath, vertebra by vertebra, bone by bone, and arriving in our standing position. Some balancing postures here. So step into our chair pose, inhale breath, sweep the hands overhead and sit down into our seat. Belly button in, tailbone drawn towards heels, weight shifting back in towards them. Lift the right ankle onto the left thigh. So there's our figure 4 shape again. Now, option 1 would be to sweep right arm under the left, so right under left, and catch your shoulders. Or if you know how to bind your arms up into eagle wrap, do that. So holding shoulders or wrapping the arms and forearms in front of your face, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2 big breaths. Focus. Take this into aeroplane pose. So unravel, sweep the arms back. You're balancing on the left leg. You're pressing away from the earth. Right leg extends back. Drive the heel back. Curl the toes to your face and hold as you lift the chest and look forward for 3, for 2, and for 1. As you lower the hands down, lift the leg behind you into standing splits. So chest towards the thighs, head hangs heavy, neck is long, fingertips on the earth, right leg is lifted. Now step the right foot to join the left foot at the top of your mat, halfway lift, inhale. And then a nice deep fold, exhale breath. You could take your hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades. And then release the hands back to the earth and rolling up with me for another breath. Inhale all the way. I think I might have said an exhale on the last round, but it's an inhale to lift you. Come back to our Tadasana. Let's just recenter, retool. I've got so much technology on me today that everything keeps catching on my clothes, but that's okay. Yoga shows up when you want to get out. So just take a moment, take a breath. And let's come back to our Sankalpa, come back to our Kamala Mudra, and just hold there. Nice work. Let's take ourselves through the other side. So chair pose. Sweep the hands down and then up. Sit down into that imaginary seat. Make the arms nice and long and sort of harvest the energy as if you're holding a beautiful ball of energy between the hands. Opposite leg now. So lift the left ankle onto right thigh and sit deep into that imaginary chair. Option 1, everybody lowers the left arm first, crosses the right arm over top. We hold the shoulders and we focus forward, or we bind up the forearms, lift the fingertips, and sit deep into that seat. The breath will help you here. The focus is on the horizon. We call that our drishti point, and we almost make the forearms invisible. Last 2, you've got this. And then from here, we unravel into our aeroplane pose. So drive the left leg back, hinge at the hips, sweep the arms back. But it's a proud chest. There's activity in the back body. The spine is engaged, and it's a lovely, big, expansive approach across the chest, holding for another deep breath before we head to our splits. So lower the hands down. Nice work. Left leg lifts, chest to thighs. Deep breaths. Slowly step the left foot to the right. Well done. Halfway lift, big breath in. And then fold, exhale. Rolling up the spine, vertebra by vertebra, bone by bone. Hug the right knee in. Give it a big squeeze like we did at the start of class. Open the knee out wide for our tree pose. Sole of the foot into the upper left thigh. If you can't manage that, lower it down onto the shin or step it onto the earth. Yogi's choice, balancing on the left leg. Kamala Mudra again as a chance just to reconnect. You want to press the left foot down and almost root down to rise up. And our tree has been so symptomatic of our journey so far, from the seed of intention we planted in the earth. Let's stand in that intention now as our tree. Nice work. One more breath. Lower the right foot down and shake it out. Roll it out. Shimmy it out. Shuffle it out. Good job. And then we'll take ourselves over to the other side. So right foot presses down, left knee comes in, give it a big squeeze. Open the knee out wide, and the option is for the sole of the foot in the upper right thigh, slide it down onto the shin or kickstand on the earth. Kamala Mudra to reconnect with our Sankalpa. We're going to stand tall and proud like a beautiful noble tree that we've cultivated. And stay here for a few breaths. Good job. Let's step the left foot down, shake it out, pedal it out. From my position here at the top of my mat, I'm going to step my left foot around, so I'm going to join you on the long edge of my mat. So do that in your way that allows you to still see your camera. In our wide legs here, take a breath in to hold the hands on the hips, proud the chest, and then a wide leg fold as we fold at the hips. Hands on the earth. A halfway lift, big breath in, and another deep fold. So we're going to take ourselves through a Chandra Namaskar now. So moving through the phases of the moon. We'll use our warrior breaths as well to integrate our breath kriyas. So just stay here for another moment as your head hangs heavy. And then the inhale breath brings you halfway lift. With the exhale, you fold and hands on your thighs, bend into your knees, and draw your heels in as you start to rise up into a bent knee cactus position. So a beautiful spot here to create our warrior breath 1. So bring the hands towards one another as though there's opposite magnets. They just want to kind of not touch, but they do. And so it's really engaged in our shoulders and our biceps. So the inhale breath is 2 parts as we draw back and we create fists with our hands and we proud our chest. And then the exhale is 2 parts towards the hands and elbows to touch, but they don't. So inhale and then exhale. So warrior breath 1, want to sit deep into that seat. Create the heat and warmth through the hamstrings and the buttocks. So nice work. 3 more. Last one, draw back. From this position, lengthen the legs out and extend the arms with stop signs at the hands for our 5-pointed star. Stand proud, stand tall. So we're beginning the Chandra Namaskar, which takes us through the phases of the moon. We take triangle with our left foot. So take the left foot and point it directly away from you. Rotate the back foot, right foot, so it's parallel with the long edge of your mat. Take your left hand, drive it away from you as you take left hand to left shin, right hand to sky. So we're creating the waxing and the waning and the phases of the moon as we start to move down this left side of our body. Lower the right hand onto your right hip, pyramid pose. So rotate the torso, step the right foot wider, 45-degree angle, or come high onto the ball of the foot, and start to fold over the left leg with the torso. The left hand might go into the left hip socket and tuck the left hip back a little as you fold a little deeper. Another variation could be to take the left hand onto your lower back and sacrum and place the back of the hand on the sacrum to find that squareness, though that hand holds a ball of fruit and it doesn't roll off. Really sweet transition here into a low lunge. So halfway lift breath in, bend into left knee, untuck the back toes, lower the back knee down. I beg your pardon, tuck the back toes would have been more helpful. And find a lunge position as you frame the front foot. Now we can untuck those back toes. Allow that chest to come towards the front knee and thigh and look up and open the throat. Half splits position now. So take the back knee down the mat away from you as you lengthen the front leg out and you take the hands out in front of you or you bring them closer, whatever works. You can have a fold here or you can have a proud chest looking forward. And it's that same expression as we found in pyramid. We want to draw that left knee, left hip back, belly button in. So the last lunge position was this expression of our back knee was down. But this time, maneuver forward into the front foot, walk the hands forward, keep the tuck of the back toes, lift the back knee. So it's more like a runner's lunge now. Right hand on the earth, open twist, left hand lifts up to the sky. Sweeping into our Skandasana. So left hand comes down, left knee bends. We come more onto the long edge of our mat with the right leg long. So we're heading into that last phase of the left side of our body now through the Chandra Namaskar. As we come through to the center, find our way into our yogi squat for round 2 of ha and ta. So hands on the mat. Ha, look up, open the throat. Ta, lift the hips, fold. Look up, open the throat, bend into malasana. Ha, ta, 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 ha, ta. Move a little quicker. Ha, ta, ha, ta, ha, ta, ha, ta, ha, ta. Last 5. Ha, ta, ha, ta, ha, ta, ha, ta, ha, and ta will be the fold. And I'll get you to meet me back in our yogi squat. Hands at heart, chin to chest. Integrate and absorb. Okay, from this center point, right hand down, left hand sky. Inhale breath. Lower the left hand down and we'll take it over to the other side. Right hand sky. Inhale. Let's do that once more. So lower the right hand down. Inhale, left hand up. And then lower the left hand down. Inhale, right hand up. Maneuvering now into our right knee at our Skandasana. So we're heading into the other phases of the moon. So it's a little clunky, but we get there eventually. So there's our Skandasana. Rotating around for our runner's lunge to the right knee. Open twist, right hand up. Lower right hand down, back knee lowers. Back knee goes down the mat, front leg slides forward. Half splits, proud chest. So as I said, that full moon energy is encouraging us to inquire about our environment, inquire about our personal lives. And that's what this journey's been about, is that self-inquiry. Coming forward into the front foot, we'll take our low lunge now. So the weight's coming forward, the proudness in the chest. We're looking up. Good work. Heading towards our pyramid pose now. So we have to tuck the back toes, coming into a runner's lunge position and then lengthening the front leg. So for me, I need to step closer now. Remembering here that the right thumb can come into that right hip socket and it presses that back, and maybe placing the right hand on your lumbar spine to create that flatness and squareness. Belly button in and the fold. Now with the back foot, shuffle it a little further down the mat and just rotate it so it's parallel with the long edge of your mat, and we'll peel up into our triangle pose. So we're very much on the way home now, coming up that opposite side of the moon. And with this lovely big expansive expression with the arms, let's come back to 5-pointed stars. Stop signs with the hands. Toes are out, heels are in. Proud the chest. And then from here, step to Tadasana, center of your mat. This is a breath kriya known as shooting star. Let me just get all the technology out of the way. My cords are everywhere today. And we'll stay in Tadasana for a breath. And remember, our Kali mudra, or our Kali love gun, is known as Akasha. So it's the 3 fingers cross over each other. The index finger points up, and then we cross the thumbs. And from here, take the hands up and overhead. Inhale, so we begin our shooting star. Big breath in. And then exhale, fold. Inhale lifts us up again. And then exhale, unravel the hands and jump wide and lower the hands down. Inhale up, Akasha Mudra again, Kali Love Gun. Exhale, fold with wide legs. Inhale, lift. Uncross, hop back to center and lower the hands down. So let's do that a few times. So inhale up, Kali Love Gun overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Uncross the hands and exhale out wide. Inhale up. Kali Love Gun overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Let go of the hands. Exhale, back to center. That's 2 rounds. We've got 3 more. Inhale up. Kali Love Gun. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, out wide. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hop to center. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hop wide. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, back to center. Last round on your own, all by yourself. Ready? Inhale up. Kamala Mudra at the heart space. Meet me there. Let's take one more round of our Chandra Namaskar. So step wide, toes out, heels in into our warrior stance. Hands on the thighs. So let's take warrior breath 2. So hinge at the hips, lower the hands down towards the earth. 2-part inhale, 2-part exhale. First inhale, little sip in, comes with fisted hands and elbows towards the hips. Second inhale, stand tall, reach ups, rise up. Then exhale, return the hands back to where they were with the elbows tapping the hips. And then exhale, release. So inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's build some pace. Receptivity pose, hands at the thighs, palms forward. Let's take ourselves through our Chandra Namaskar. Arms along, 5-pointed star. Flex at the wrist, fingers spread wide. Triangle into our left leg. So rotate left foot, rotate right foot, lower left hand down, right hand up. Right hand, right hip. Rotate chest towards the earth. Lower the hands down, pyramid. Could come onto the ball of that back foot. Take a moment to square the pelvis, belly button in. Gently lower right knee down. Chest towards front thigh. Untuck back toes. Lunge. A low lunge, I beg your pardon. Half splits, back knee down the mat, lengthen front leg out. Coming forward into our front foot, draw the back knee forward and then tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, peel the left hand up, open twist, inhale. Skandasana into left knee, hold. Coming through to your center, yogi squat. 10 ha-tas. So ha-ta, 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 ha-ta. Hold there in the fold. And then back to yogi squat. Right hand down, left hand up. Inhale. Left hand down, right hand up. Inhale. Coming into Skandasana, right knee, left leg long. Rotating around to our runner's lunge position. Right foot forward, left foot back, right hand sky. Open twist, inhale. Lower right hand down, lower left knee down behind you, half splits, knee draws back behind you, drawing the toes towards your face, half splits. Come forward into the front foot, back knee comes with you a little as we find our low lunge. Pyramid pose, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, lengthen the front leg, maybe step a little closer with the back foot, right thumb into right hip socket or hand to the back of the thigh, folding over that front thigh. Nice work. Triangle, so step the back foot further down the mat, right hand, right shin, peel the left hand up to the sky. 5-pointed star, meet you there. So toes out, heels in, long arms, tone of the belly button. Can we start the whole process from here through our final set of the Kriya shooting star? So get ready to jump the feet to center and create your mudra overhead. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Off we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Up to sky. Fold. Sky. Wide. Sky. Earth. Sky. Step. Sky. Fold. Sky. Step. Sky. Fold. Sky. Step. Hands forward. Take a moment. Take a breath. Come back to Kamala Mudra and just take that into our beautiful blooming lotus to prepare for the rest of our day. So from here, take the hands up and overhead on an inhale. Palms touch. Reach up. And then draw the shape of the outline of your beautiful lotus flower before it eventually comes back to Kamala Mudra at the heart space, reconnecting with your intention and drawing that beautiful, abundant flower. one more together. Breath in. And then bring your hands back to your heart space. Draw your chin towards your chest. Thank yourself for maintaining the momentum in your practice, for showing up today and moving through a Chandra Namaskar in honor. Allow that to flow through your body. With the hands at the heart, chin to chest, take a moment to honor yourself, thank yourself for showing up, and have a wonderful rest of your day as you greet that beautiful version of yourself with the Hindi word Namaste. Well done. Go off and have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again real soon. Thanks for practicing. Bye for now.